All right, I think we are live. Let me see YouTube for a second. Are we live yet? And I hope people can hear me too. Are we live? All right, I think we're live right now. Awesome. All right, I think we are live. Let me see. Oh, I gotta mute that. Awesome. So if you guys are tuning in, what I'm doing today is I thought it'd be a really good idea since I have my editor on this call right now. His name is Daniel. He helps me with a lot of the back end, but one of the issues that we're running into is like I just want him to have a really good idea of how I do the listing. So Daniel actually handles a lot of. Daniel, do you want to just tell him what you do for my channel?
Yeah, hey guys. So I'm Kevin's video editor, and I do all the editing, all the cutting, and all the intro and outro and stuff. Yeah, and it's been pretty fun.
Yeah. So one of the things that I want Daniel to eventually get into is like doing the thumbnails and like or like at least I want to outsource those things. I want like to outsource the thumbnails and also like kind of the descriptions too. So what I want to do is just do a live stream, and I know some of you guys that are watching this are kind of like interested in kind of the processes behind a YouTube channel as well. So I thought it would be really cool to design a really quick thumbnail. And so what Daniel usually does for me, if I were to show my screen really quick, this is what I typically this is like what Daniel sends me, right? He'll usually send me a CTAs. What the heck? Why are the default descriptions not here? Did you delete them?
Oh, sorry, Kevin. Yeah, I was testing out something for the monetization.
Oh, shit. So anyways, we gotta fix that. Usually there's like upload defaults and stuff like that. So let's go back in here. That's why I had to change stuff too. Yeah. So anyways, Daniel's supposed to have, typically it'll look like this, right? And what Daniel will do is like he'll leave me like kind of this stuff. And obviously, if you guys saw this, you'd probably click off and be like, dude, this fucking sucks. So in here, like it gives me a good idea of like what's in it. And I have to go back in here, kind of redo the timestamps. I need to write out a description, and I also need to do a thumbnail because chances are you're not going to click on that photo as well. So that's pretty much it. So we're going to tackle the first step. We're going to tackle the thumbnail actually, and I'm going to show you guys how I do it step by step as well. And Daniel, if you have any questions, please let me know. Hey Daniel, can you do me a quick favor? Can you go into the chat and type something really quick?
All right.
I'm going to make you a mod right now. Anyways, I'm going to pull up some stuff so that you guys can see what I'm doing on my back end. Stock.
All right. Where did you want me to chat? Was it in Zoom or in
No, in on YouTube.
Okay, hold on.
Cool. So while Daniel's doing that, the number one thing I'm trying to think of, did I do a thumbnail for this? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. So as I'm doing this, I'm trying to look at the title and just think about, oh, this is most likely going to be a money topic. So I want something where it's like, I don't know, has to be money related. And so usually I have this folder. It's called like stock thumbnails and stuff like that. Let me know when you type that in, Daniel, so I can mod you. But what I like to do is, if I were to show you, I have a bunch of, actually, believe it or not, y'all, I actually have a bunch of thumbnails over here. I mean, sometimes I'll take pictures and stuff like that, but let's do something where it's like more money related. And I'm trying to, this one's kind of money related, but I used it. It didn't, maybe I'll use this one. Yeah, let's use this one. I prefer actually taking new thumbnails for all my stuff, but in general, like sometimes I just don't have time or I don't have the right setup. So like I'm actually waiting for my new lighting to come to this new apartment or my old apartment over here. So that's what I'm waiting for at the moment. So I'm not in a position to take a really sexy thumbnail. Ideally, I want to take a sexy thumbnail. So if we were to, so I just copy paste it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into my folder. What's the file called? It's called the real. Daniel, can you help me out? What's the
Yeah,
file called?
the real secret to how I passively made $3,000 in 1 week.
Okay. So the real, where is it? Did we move it to finalized? Oh, found it. Okay. So this, trust me, this folder is really unorganized, but I mean, we make it work. So this is the file. What I want to do is, I'm going to share my full screen actually, so you guys can see. Did you, Daniel? Did you comment yet in the section?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, cool. Let me make you mod really quick. Why isn't it working? Holy crap!
I did.
You did in the YouTube? I don't see any comments in YouTube.
Oh, it says the action isn't allowed.
Really?
Yeah, weird. I keep chatting and it's actions not allowed.
Huh. That's so weird. Let me just change a few settings then. That is so weird. I think I ran into this last time, believe it or not. Man, there's so many like.
Yeah, it
crap.
erases all my chat. I don't know.
Really? Okay. Well, I'll
Yeah.
fix on the back end. I mean, I don't want to break up the stream too much like this, but man, that sucks. Okay. For some reason, it won't let people comment. That's really weird. Okay, whatever. All right. Anyways, so weird. Okay, you guys can see my screen. And so what I want to do here is I use this app called Pixelmator. And let me know, Daniel, if you can see everything. If you can't see it, then the audience probably can't see it as well.
No, I see it. It's all good.
Cool. So let me go into the how I do this here. I usually have a standard YouTube setup, so it's a 1280 by 70, and that's usually a thumbnail size. So what I usually do is I'll put a rule of thirds template. You can find one. I mean, Daniel, you provided this, but typically you can find it just on like a some sort of like Google website or something like that. So we have one layer. So if you look over here, these are different layers, right? I'm going to adjust this rule of thirds in a bit, but I just want, you can't see it because it's all white. And so what I want to do is take this, we'll drag it up here, and I'm going to do it. And by the way, I probably will do a more standard video of how to do this, by the way, of how I do my thumbnails. So we have that. So if I were to redo the rule of thirds and put this on top just to make sure that everything's even, what I would do is that's pretty much it. And it auto clicks. So basically I would kind of adjust that. What I then do is I use this software called Clipping Magic. This is paid. I pay about $8 for it every single week, or every single month. But it allows me not to worry about like clipping stuff, honestly. If I have an affiliate link, I'll leave it here too. I hope they do, so I can make some money and you guys can support my channel. But for demonstration, like what I do is then I'll download it as a PNG. I'll move this over here. Actually, did I do it twice? Yeah, I did. So then this is the actual file. So then I go back in my Pixelmator. I'll drop it. I can actually overlay this. Shit. We'll overlay it. I think it's like about the same dimensions. Yep. We'll overlay it. It's a little off. Shit. It should be a little smaller. And if it's a little off, it's not the end of the world. But the reason why I'm doing this, and I just want to make sure I have like the right framing. Is this like, do I really want those lights? Or do I want to make a cool effect where I just have one side, right? Like this, and do that. No, that looks kind of weird. So maybe I'm just going to default back to my original thing, like here. And I'll play around with the size and stuff. And the key to a good thumbnail is like having really good, like, especially if you're doing a in-person type of thing, like if you have a personal brand, like kind of like what I do, you want good eye engagement as well. So that's something I look for. So I think that looks pretty good. What I like to do then is like take a step back, take away the rule of thirds. Okay, cool. But you're like, this is a boring thumbnail, and it is really boring. So what I like to do from here is actually, you can do this in Photoshop too. This is like ghetto Photoshop, pretty much. Like this is the equivalent. I should probably save this too. Hold on for a second. Let's see, finalize video, current videos, you can tell I have a lot of backup videos, of course, like I have a lot. So I'll move this here. I'll save it as, what's the file name? Go here, great, cool. So what I wanna do is drop a, like, also what makes a really good thumbnail too is just like, you want some separation of like the person in the background. And typically you can do this if you have a really great lens, like if you have a low aperture lens, but sometimes you're just broke and you just don't have that shit, right? Or you're just lazy about to set your settings on your camera. And so what I do is I usually apply a Gaussian, and that's how you get that really pop out effect, right? That's the blurry effect. It's kind of forced, but notice like if I had that before, let me copy this, but if I do that before and now, right? Big difference, right? Oh shoot, I screwed this up. I forgot to apply the Gaussian. There we go. Okay, Daniel, is everything clear to you so far in terms of that?
Yeah.
Cool.
All good.
Perfect. So you see that, and then the next step is like, still, I mean, even though this is cool, like when I look at this title, I'm just like, well, what the hell is this supposed to mean? So what I like to do is I usually go onto this website called Flat Icon, and I'll type in something like passive income. Those are kind of like the keywords in my title, right? So I'm thinking about, okay, what kind of signifies like passive income? Some of these like don't really get the point across, right? When I think about passive income, like Daniel, for yourself, when you hear passive income, what are some thoughts that come into your head?
Like a couch and there's money on it.
Okay, so maybe I can find something like that. Yeah, these images suck. Sometimes like money while sleeping. That's another imagery type of thing I'm thinking. Okay, money sleeping. Maybe there's another type of thing. Sometimes you can't find crap like that, right? So let's type in money and just go a little bit bigger. And let's take a look. Maybe we can do some fat stacks of cash. And what I'm looking for too is just like something that is eye-popping and that has contrast of color. Like if I do a black and white like this, it's not a very good image, but this like image is pretty cool. And by the way, big shout out to Sarang, by the way. You gotta give attribution. So giving Sarang some major props for letting me use this, right? And then I just paste it right here. And obviously I gotta do a little bit of resizing. This is where the rule of, oh yeah, let's make it look like I'm holding money too. Maybe we can do that. I don't know if it'll look good. That looks kind of cheesy. Nah, I don't like that. But I'll do like one over here. So that's the money part, but I also want to like, I hate the get rich quick type of stuff, but I want something like that represents passive. And maybe we can do like something like sleeping. Make money while you sleep. That's a very like common analogy and stuff too. So there's that. I don't like any of these images. You said couch? Let's do lazy. Oh shit. I can't spell lazy. What pops up for lazy? All these really suck. This one is like okay, like kicking back while you're relaxing. Maybe the keyword is like relaxing. And what I'm looking for is just something that is very visually like I get it. I understand what you're doing. Okay, lying on a beach. And as I'm doing this, I'm getting different ideas too. So sometimes like what you initially go in with, you don't always like actually going with. But lying on a beach. Lying on a beach. Yeah, none of these are really good. Another place to go to if you can't find anything is Pexels. I went here before. There's a lot of good stock images, but I'm looking for something more cartoony. Just because it just like really pops out. I learned this through Ali Abdal actually. Let's do vacation. Any questions so far, Daniel?
No, it's all good. I guess it just takes time to find the right icons.
Yeah, a little bit, I would say. I kind of like this beach thing, but I don't know. We'll play with. This doesn't really match the other image. It's too like iPhoney. If you get the picture, maybe I can use this one. Major shout out to Free Pick for letting me use this. And then let's go over here. What are your thoughts? I don't really like it, to be honest with you. Like if I take away the roll thirds, like it doesn't look that good. I
Yeah,
think
I think the umbrella is not good.
what I'm thinking about too is like time. So like again, maybe if I do a clock or something like that, maybe I'll get the point across. But ideally, I'm just trying to find something that gets. Maybe I can do this. Like time flies. Don't really like the color of this, but it's better than the other one. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think that looks better. But I think maybe if there's a different color that would bring more contrast, right?
Uh, I mean, I can manipulate the color in Photoshop or Pixelmator, but I'm not very good at it. So let me go back. Let's see what this looks like. No, same color. Let me see if there's a different color available on here. But I like this like moving time flies, right? Type of thing. Like I'm more looking for more of a greenish tone, honestly. Like not this like weird. Nah. I think you can play with like the highlights and all that sort of stuff, but I don't know how to do that. So I'm not a Photoshop expert. So let me look up one more thing. And usually it doesn't take this long. Usually it's like pretty simple. It's like, oh, if I'm talking about relationships, I'm going to do a broken heart sign. Or if I'm talking about money, it's like I just throw stacks of cash. But anyways, I think it's good enough. It gets the point across. I prefer like something like red or something like that. But I don't actually create these images myself. I just take them from this royalty free site. And maybe I could. No, that looks weird. I like the first one. Even though it's a little off, like I think it's fine. Let's take a step back. Does it look good? It gets the point across, right? So when I look at this, I'm thinking money, quick kind of, and like time, like making money in a relatively like short amount of time. Does it go with the title? Sure, maybe. But this is what I do. So I'm exporting the file right now. And now like I have the file saved. So what we're gonna do before I'm selling my stuff actually. Oh shit. Let's drag and drop this over here. Sometimes I'll have these thumbnails done ahead of time, ideally, but that's a thumbnail. Okay, so what I like to do from here is we're going to use this site called, where is it? Thumbs Up. I put in my standard template, by the way, thumbsup.tv. So I always want to check to see what it looks like making sure that it looks good. And this is not what I want to show you. Okay, so this is the thumbnail that we have, or the title that we have. We're checking let me close some of these screens. We're back in Thumbs Up. So this is the title, and then what we can do is like drag this into here. And so what I like to do is just check how it looks on browser, right? Like, so this is on home large, like they'll see the full title. I'm just trying to check like to see if anything gets cut off and if the main like things get communicated as well. So obviously in 1 week gets cut off. Does that make a huge difference? Maybe I'll get rid of the first few words, right? This one, again, it gets cut off again. Not my favorite. This is fine. This one is like not fine. So I think I might need to cut it into 7 days. See what that looks like. Nope. I mean, the sidebar is fine. Home small doesn't work well. What happens if we change it to this? How I passively made 3,000 in 7 days. It doesn't have that same ring, in terms of the title. So this is kind of the balance, right? Maybe I just do this. The secret to how I passively made 3,000 in 7 days. Still gets cut off. But in majority of the things, looks fine to me, and like it's fine if the 7 days part doesn't get the secret to how I passively made $3,000, right? So I'm probably going to use this. So that's why, Daniel, sometimes the title changes from time to time.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, so I think that's pretty useful.
Yeah.
What was that site again? Thumbs.
Hold on, let me upload this really quick. So how I made 3,000 in 1 day. Upload that. What's this about? It's about entrepreneurship. So I usually have like different topics. I think what I'm going to do is put it into, I could do high ticket sales, and I can do like maybe, or not high ticket sales, and we'll do digital marketing, because those are, I think, the 2 ways I made money. And do I have an entrepreneurship one? Maybe. Whatever, not a big deal. That's fine. And so let's save this. Now I have the playlist. And what you're seeing on the side, there's like, I use something called TubeBuddy to just keep track of everything. So it'll tell me the best practices of what I want to do. So now what I want to do is go to my end screen and add like an end screen as well. Typically I'll take one from, what did I shout out in this? I shouted out like the 700, what's that called? 700 and Ali video. So let's do that. Let's do the end screen for those 2 videos. We'll import it from this video, which did horrible, by the way, but it's okay. Let's make this video like, we'll do a specific video this time. I usually do like one playlist video, and I usually do like one, I'll link this video because it's kind of relevant, right? Because it's income related. And we'll do we'll delete this. We're going to make it a video one. Delete. Okay. And then we're going to add another element, and we're going to do another video. And I think I talk about YouTube in this video too. So I'm going to choose a specific video. We're going to do YouTube. PTYA. There we go. We'll link this video, which is doing really, really well. And we'll save that, right? So Daniel, for your knowledge, typically I'll like when I do my end screens, I'll just model whatever was most recent that was like relevant to that. This video is a little different, but do you get what I mean? So if I'm doing like an investing video or something like that, I basically go, or if I'm doing a digital marketing video, usually I'll take the previous digital marketing video and use those defaults. Does that make sense, Daniel?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
All right.
So we have so let's go through a checklist really quick. We have the info cards, or we're missing the tags, we're missing info cards, and obviously we got to do the description too, right? So sometimes like obviously this is not like this is not like super clean. So what I want to do is break this up. So usually I have a standard template of how I want to do things. So let's see. 514 is when I talk about my first YouTube. So let's check to see what I say in 514. 514. And I don't know if people can hear me. So let me go back into Zoom and make sure I'm sharing my audio file. Let me do that so people can hear me. Share sound. So what do I talk about more often than not? So let's dive into it. First income stream. Okay, so income stream. Number one, YouTube affiliate income, right? So that's my first stream. This is not. I don't know what this second thing is referring to, so I need to watch it. Kickstart your passive income journey and help you think beyond just a night. Okay, people don't care about that, so I would say delete these two. So if you ever see anything that I delete, it's because I don't think it's relevant, right?
Okay, got it.
Let's see what 321 is. Like my question in my head is like, would someone want to watch that segment of that video? That's what's going through my head, and chances are probably no one gives a fuck. Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, none of that as well. And so here is a breakdown of my 3K week. I had $1,685. Okay, cool. So that's good. Was the audio kind of funky on this one?
Yeah, this one, it was like there were some inconsistencies
this week. I can hear it, yeah. So that's okay. No one cares about that. No one cares about like Ali and stuff. What did I talk about 557? 557. Seven-figure YouTube business as well. The best part too, I got to meet some pretty damn cool people in the program. So if you're watching this, I met you in the program, hey, comment below. Anyways, Ali had this affiliate program for his part-time YouTuber academy. If you don't know what an affiliate is, it's basically when that's important. 702. What are we talking 702? The best freaking review video possible. Okay, so no one cares about this. Like, and as I'm doing the description, no one really cares about like how I did something differently. How I made the best top view affiliate review video. And no one really cares about this. I don't think anybody cares about that. What's 738? Dull review. And wow, like from this single review, we made 1,600. We always said this, so I don't know. Maybe like revenue was made. We can probably delete this part. It's probably not that important. And then I also have an 816. So Daniel wrote insert review card here. So this is probably a CTA. If you guys want to check out that review. Okay, so that's a review for a CTA 816. So what I'm going to do is like add a card now, like part-time YouTube Academy. We're going to do this. And what was it? 816, I think? That was the timestamp, right? Daniel?
Yep. Hold on. Let me just, because I'm also checking the phone here. Hold on.
I think it's 816. If it's 817, that's fine. And the reason why I do this is like because a card will pop up in the right as well. 816, that's right. TLDR for YouTube affiliate income, right? So I have that. So okay, so that's like the first part. Now I need to go into the second part. And what I will do is I'll break down like this too. Like I'll put this in the title. So we go here. And then let's go on to the second stream. And this video was pretty dense? Was this one really long? Daniel?
Yeah, this was about 30 minutes.
Damn. Okay.
And a half.
Yeah, I need to stop doing so. I need to stop doing such long videos, man. It's crazy. 1058. What did I talk about 1058? 1058. And if you're looking for a high ticket program or high ticket sales consulting services, hey, make sure to go to kaizenclosing.com. I have an agency section as well. But okay, cool. So I could do a card and stuff, but since it's not refugee hustle connected, unfortunately I can't connect it legally or like ethically or whatever. So that's not going to work. I can't do a pitch for that. But what I will do is visit Kaizen Closing /agency. Whatever. It's not that great. For TLDR for. And one thing I'm trying to do is like fix the formatting too as I'm going through this because it's a little bit all over the place for high ticket sales consulting. Perfect. Great. Third income stream. What was the third income stream? Oh, I'm not sharing my whole screen, so you guys can't see what I'm referring to. But if I show you my desktop, now you can see it. So like this is the third income stream. Let's go down. What I learned from making 3,000. Oh shit, no, it's this part. AdSense income. So what I want to do is income stream. You can even do emojis and stuff if you really want to. That would be really cool. So I'll do that. No one cares about my goals, unfortunately, Daniel. So I'm going to get rid of that. And then, hey, it's the truth. People just care about themselves, dude. So it's fine. Yeah. So TLDR for YouTube. All right. Let's save this so far. What I learned from making 3,000. So lessons learned from making 3,000 of passive income. What's number one? Number two? No one. I don't think people really want to see that. 550. We talk about Ali. I guess for 550 we can add another Ali Abdal like thing. So 1550. Let's go here. That's about right. It doesn't have to be exact, by the way, like when you do these cards. So then I'll do PTYA again. There's another PTYA video about like why I took it. I did two. Let's do that. And then we'll also do, what's the other time? It's 1558. So usually I'll stack up a few like CTAs at the end, like just to, if you like this video, then chances are you might like another video, right? Like that's the tactic. So let's do this. And I think by doing this, I'm totally breaking the fourth wall, huh? Right? Right, Daniel? Let me see. This should be, what's the video referencing to? It was
The $700.
700. Great, cool. So those are two videos referenced. We have this saved. I delete these references so you don't have to see them. But that's typically, and what I'll do is, I actually don't know if emojis show up on the timeline. So this is actually an experiment. So I'll do money with wings. I don't know. I like the money with wings a lot. So we'll do that. Just to break it up a little bit. Yeah. And I think it looks good so far, right? And so last thing is, I used to spend a lot of time on this last part. It used to be tags, right? I used to spend so much time on tags. So this is how I do my tags really quick. So I go here. Down here, I'll tell you, like, this is vidIQ. I don't use vidIQ for that. But for this, I just start adding tags that are kind of relevant. How to make passive income. I don't want like how to make money quick. Like I don't want to attract those people. And that's something important to just keep in mind too. How to make passive income online, passive income ideas, passive income lifestyle. What else? Passive income investments, passive income business, passive income GTA. I don't think that applies to me. Make money online, make money online, make money online. Yeah, how do I make passive income with no money? Did I invest any money? No, I didn't invest any money. So that's legit. And I'm trying to find things that are actually legit and like ethical for me to say too. Like I never want to clickbait. That's never my intention to clickbait people as well. How to make passive income online with no money. Okay, cool. All right, so we got a bunch of tags, and we're going to reorder them in a second. But what I like to do is copy and paste this title, go on YouTube sometimes, and see what other people are posting too. So I'm on dark mode for YouTube. Let's go back in here. We don't need that other screen. You get to see what I watch. And let's see, how I made 3,000 while I'm sleeping. Okay, so maybe I'll steal some of these, like steal some of these as well. So I'll do that. I like this one. This one's cool. I'm going to take actually Nate O'Brien's tags for a second. He's a really good YouTuber, by the way. I actually like his content. Although, like, I think Alex Becker was like clowning on him. And we get targeted. Of course, we get targeted a guru ad. I need that YouTube premium or something like that. Would you like to see 5 real? Yep. Okay. Thank you for pitching me your services. Okay, cool. So let's go on to, oh, shit. Sorry, my computer is like lagging. Let's copy this. And we'll go over, we're almost at the 500, but let's kind of, and let's whittle this down now. Like, okay, this doesn't make sense. And this is what I do sometimes. I just like whittle some things down that don't make sense. Earn $1,000 a day. I could do that. Print on demand. I don't do. Multiple streams of income. Okay. So let me delete some of these. Delete this. I don't really need my own tags in it. And sometimes you can do like long tail keywords and stuff. This isn't like the ideal way to do it. Ideally, you'd want to like start off with a long tail keyword, but I mean, honestly, this takes so much freaking time. So let's delete that one. We're at 520, and then let's delete. So this will cover passive income ideas. Will cover passive income, so we can delete that. Income streams, build income streams, multiple streams of income, earn 1K a day, affiliate marketing, passive income lifestyle, passive income online, how to make passive income, ways to make money online. Let's delete that one. That one doesn't seem super relevant toward this video. So that's how I do my tags. And then what I want to do is like reorder it a little bit. So, and there's really like, honestly, it doesn't matter. The only one that really matters is your first like few ones, honestly, like what you want to rank for. Ideally, if you're doing this like the real way, you would check the search volume and check the search pool and all that sort of stuff. But it gets like very overwhelming. This stuff is like not easy and it's not really worth your time. And then what I like to do is save it. So we're almost done, guys, but we're going to copy this shit. And then we're going to throw it in here. And you can't stuff it like this, but look at our vidIQ score. It's like gone up. I don't even know if that matters, to be honest with you. So I always start like, hey, want to know the secret of how I passively made $3,000 in 7 days. Today's video, I talk about how
I think that's brilliant, Kevin.
I make passive income online, and how to build incomes, and how to build and how I build. So I'm just like making it sound like actually intelligible, right? Build passive income streams with no money. If you want to know how to make passive income online without money, that sounds really salesy. Make passive income, and make passive income online and passive income investments okay, we don't need to say passive income. We don't need to stuff it with passive income. So we'll say passive income online investments, income investments, and businesses online. That way we can just this video is for you. I'll break down my multiple streams of income that earn me. What's the most I said? 1K per day? Yeah, let's do 1K per day since that's ranking through affiliate marketing, high ticket sales, consulting, and what's the third one? AdSense, YouTube AdSense, right? So that's what I'm doing, right? It's ethical and it's like not super salesy. That's how I do it. I don't really read it over as well. I'm very lazy in terms of that. I don't think you needed that. So let's recheck everything. Let's see if I did everything. You could post on Facebook, but I don't want to do that. So it looks good to me. I haven't really actually, believe it or not, I didn't even watch this video. So I'm just trusting that will be good, but it's fine. Whatever. We'll schedule it. And we'll schedule it for like, what's today? Today is like the 10th. We'll schedule it for what time? 3 p.m. We'll do it in like 30 minutes, right? And then we'll set it as a premiere this time. Okay. So as soon as I hit save, it's going to Premiere. And that is how I do my listing. And it took me a long ass time, but I hope you guys appreciate like all the work that comes into it. Does that make sense, Daniel? Like in terms of watching this, is everything pretty clear?
I think the copy pasting of the tags and then using it as as your
Template?
yeah, I think that was pretty nice. Thanks for sharing that.
Let me stop sharing. Okay. Yeah. Do you have any questions based off what I did?
No, I guess it's just the how much is the cost for me to have those options and the tags?
You need to have like a paid subscription for TubeBuddy.
Yeah, is that like $40 or 30?
One I have is like 50 per month.
Oh wow. Okay.
So like because I have the bulk tag option, but if you want to do the cheaper one, you can like I think their lowest plan is like 20 or some shit like that. So something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Cool. Any other questions, Daniel?
No, it's all good. Just want you to watch that video and let me know how you feel about it.
Well, it's too late. It's already being it's already being what's that called?
I'll watch it during the premiere. So
yeah, maybe I'll watch it during premiere. But yeah, I mean, if you guys are interested in more of this stuff, like please let me know in the comments. Make sure like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTube stuff as well. Would really appreciate it. And maybe I'll do a separate video on this specifically for this too. But that's like the long version of what I do and the breakdown of what I do as well. Okay.
All right.
Awesome. So let's end the stream. How do I end the stream? Stop live